right, back at it we go, 33 minutes after the top of the hour, at home with Gary Sullivan. Well, as promised, Bruce Yacko from JAWS is joining me. And Bruce, welcome again.
Gary, always great to see you. Always great to be with you.
Boy, we got a lot to talk about.
Oh,
and
boy.
before we get into everything, because it's holiday season,
Oh, boy.
it's cleanup time.
Yep.
But your products are so unique. They know, they being the listeners, know they work because I'm talking about it all the time. But tell me about the uniqueness of JAWS.
Well, and Gary, just to talk to that, we spoke as we began this whole process. We wanted to make sure people liked the experience with the products.
Right.
So we made sure that they were going to function, they were modern day and all those kind of things. But it really is a modern day cleaning system for the modern day home. Mm-hmm. We've designed the products to be safer. All the newer surfaces in the homes are expensive.
Sure.
We want to make sure they last and want to make sure they get clean and make sure that we have a safe home to live in.
Right.
So we don't have fumes with our formulas and everything else.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it is a modern day cleaning system that can do 95% of whatever you need in the home.
Yep.
And really a great, unique line of products.
And it's safe for the environment in a number of ways. Another way is the container of the product itself is reusable. And that's really unique.
Absolutely, Gary. We're throwing away billions of bottles to landfills after one use, single-use bottles.
Right.
We can't do that anymore. They're expensive to build. They're causing a real plastic pollution issue on our planet, and they're finding it into the food streams as fish to humans to whatever. And so having a bottle that will really, our bottle will last you a lifetime, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
It's really designed for 1,000 years if you take care of it. And so it's a modern day, heavy duty, elegant bottle that you're going to want to keep in your house for many, many years to come.
Yep. In my cabinets at my home, I'll tell you what, I got extra bottles. I've got 50 different cartridges. And folks, we're going to tell you about a real good deal you can get on the cartridges here in a minute. But I love the reuse bottle. Yep. I know it's 20 plus times.
Yep.
They really hold up.
Absolutely. Gary, the whole thing is, you have water in your house. You don't need my water.
Right.
You don't need to ship water all over the planet.
That's right.
That's expensive and wrong.
Right.
So just having a reusable bottle, elegant bottle, long-term use bottle, that simply you're going to use my cartridge, Gary.
Right.
And all you're going to do is fill up the bottle to the water line, which is kind of easy and fun to do. You'll insert that cartridge, and when you tighten down on the sprayer, releases the concentrate into the water. And now you've just made your next bottle of JAWS. And so it's a real easy thing to do. It's a fun thing to do. It's an immediate thing to do.
Right.
You know, having big bottles in your
And
cabinets.
you can see when you're going to run out, too. I mean, some of these other sprays, you don't know when you're
you
going to
have
run
no
out.
idea.
And then you got the cartridges in your cabinet, and you're ready to go again.
There you go. So, they're small. They're about the size of a roll of nickels.
Right.
And so they're really small and easy to store and all those kind of things.
Right.
And, so at the end of the day, it's a more efficient, effective way of cleaning your home and a way to reuse that bottle over and over again. So we're not throwing it into landfills and discarding it. You paid for it. Why'd you throw it away?
That's right. And, I'm a little slow study. It took me a while to figure out that JAWS stood for Just Add Water System.
Yep. No. Well, that's okay. That's Gary. That's all right. That's good. But really, that's all you're doing, Gary. You're going to fill up your bottle with water to the fill line. There's a fill line, real easy.
Yep.
The color, everything's color coordinated. So if it's a bathroom cleaner, it has got a purple cartridge and it's a purple product. It all kind of goes together.
Right.
But the same thing, Gary. Real easy.
Slide
Just
it
do
in.
that. Slide it in. Fill it up with water, drop it in, and do it another million times if you like to.
I feel like I have.
Yeah.
How many cartridges have you made so far? I mean, I don't know. I've been talking about for 10 plus years.
When I first started in this business, everything was Formica, everything was white, everything was this and that. Now when you go into a commercial building,
right?
It's granite, it's marble, it's stainless steel. It's all the same stuff we have in our homes.
Right. I agree.
You have big screen TVs and computer screens and all that stuff you need to take care of.
A lot of things need to be cleaned.
A lot of things need to be cleaned. And so we've sold over 200 million cartridges to date.
Wow.
To commercial users who are not cleaning one mirror a day or one TV a day, but 50 a day. And having a product that efficiently cleans, because their expenses and labor. At home, what it does is cost us time.
Right.
In a commercial setting, it's costing them major dollars in the labor they spend to get it cleaned.
Right.
And if it doesn't clean the way it's supposed to be cleaned because they're being paid to clean it,
Right.
then all day next day they're getting all these complaints from their clients saying, hey, I'm paying you to clean my building,
Right.
but it doesn't look clean. So having products that don't streak, that
that's
work well on all these surfaces.
high performance.
And when they're going in to clean, they have a million different surfaces they have to clean. So having the variety and the ability to clean all those different, a glass cleaner, to have a glass cleaner that doesn't clean big screen TVs, computer screens, iPads, iPhones, UV coated glass. And I mean, if you have the wrong stuff, you're going to screw it up.
I'm telling you, the glass cleaner, I used some last night. I've had some refrigeration problems. I had some smudges on it. The glass cleaner was there. I know it's pH neutral. It's not going to mess anything up.
Nope, it won't.
I sprayed that on there. I used my blue microfiber cloth that comes with your caddies.
Yep.
And when I was finished, it's like it polishes it. And I've said that before about mirrors using a glass cleaner or windows. It literally feels like it polishes.
Yeah, no. So there, again, we started foundationally to make sure that we had modern day cleaners that were going to work beautifully, that weren't going to fume, weren't going to streak. We're going to do the cleaning job the way you want it done. Won't hurt anything in terms of what you have in your house or business.
Mm-hmm.
And as a result, the training piece, whether it be in your house, it's an easy thing for your own home.
Right.
If you're giving it as a gift, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Right.
I don't care what they have in their house and whether it's bamboo floors or hardwood floors or whatever, we have products to fit all those needs.
Even granite leaves smudges all the time.
And
I
not
know that
ours.
because I'm corrected a little bit sometimes after I have breakfast. You ever clean up this granite? And we have the granite cleaner right there. And it's amazing, though, that it would show smudges and stuff, and then you clean it. And it's like, it looks brand new.
Oh. And Gary, think about it. You spent a lot of money making it look nice, right?
Absolutely.
You didn't buy Formica, you bought granite.
Right.
And secondly, the darker granites are always harder to clean, not with our stuff, but harder to clean, not leave streaks behind.
Right.
And if you use the wrong stuff on it, look at that granite a year from now versus the day you bought it. You're going to see that stone's going to go dull, and you're going to destroy that. And so having the right products, like the JAWS products, to work, like you use the granite cleaner, it's not going to clean, it's going to polish.
It does.
It's going to protect.
Yes.
And it's going to look maybe as high as 25% brighter, depending on where you started with it.
Right.
So and it's got a wonderful basil cucumber fragrance in it. So it's great. It's fun to work with, and it smells great.
And talk about the smells, because people are worried about off-gassing and things like that. But
Absolutely.
You mentioned how safe your products are.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have, first of all, to speak to that, we go with minimal fragrance values.
Okay.
We have one product, our all-purpose cleaner, which has a lavender fragrance, which will knock your socks off.
Yes.
Because some people really like high fragrance products, and that lavender is very, very, it's very refreshing. There you go. But the rest of them are kind of mild that way. But we have Safer Choice certification. We went to a third party. We spent a lot of money, Gary.
Right.
We won their Partner of the Year award 2 years in a row running.
Wow,
We're not
good
sure
for
with
you.
this year because they haven't announced yet, but
Right.
we're hoping for 3 years in a row. But what they do is the EPA will come in and certify your products if all of the ingredients that are going in there are safer chemistries.
Okay.
And it's not just the ingredients, Gary. It's the ingredients that make up the ingredients that you need to prove out. And then after you get all that work done, they require you to perform as a cleaner as well as anything in the shelf.
Okay.
So you have the performance value, you have the safety value, and we really trade in. Why we don't need to be using bleach all the time. We don't need to be using harsh chemicals. We don't want them in our house. We don't need them in our house.
If it makes you cough, don't use it.
There you go.
There you go.
If
It's
you
that
spray
simple.
and you choke, you're right.
Yeah. Well, I know you got a whole line of products, and I want to get to a couple of them. I know I use them all the time. The cream cleanser, I use the disinfectant, I use the degreaser. So we'll take a little break. We'll come back, talk about a few more products, and then we're going to talk about a great sale you have during this time of year. As we continue, you're at home with Gary Sullivan. All right, back we are. Bruce Yacko, he is my guest. He is with JAWS Cleaners. By the way, it's jawscleans.com if you'd like to check it out. And Bruce, I know you. How many different products you have in your main line?
Well, we have 8 products, and we only need 8 products because they have range. So in that lineup, you'll have a floor cleaner. Floor cleaner, I don't care what kind of floor you have. Granite marbles, stainless steel, tile and grout, linoleum, cultured products, whatever. It works great on all of them. Will not leave streaks behind. Nothing worse than doing all
I
that work
agree.
with mopping, and then you look back and you see streaks behind.
want to see those.
And that's slippery. The streaks you typically see are cleaners that are being left on the floor, and when it gets wet, it gets slippery. Then we also have the disinfectant. So the disinfectant is a neutral product. It has a million different claims to it, from different bacteria and fungicides. It's used in medical facilities all over the world. It's used in subs, and I mean, it's really a very environmentally safe product to work with. It destroys the bacteria that it's supposed to destroy, and works great.
Okay.
Then we also have a foaming bathroom cleaner designed for all kinds of bathroom surfaces, and great on the glass doors and all that other stuff. You spray it in there. You don't have to run for your life because you're choking like you do with half the other products that are out there. We have a wonderful kitchen degreaser. Again, I don't care.
I love it.
Whether you got granite, marble, stainless steel, you're cooking.
Glass top ranges. Awesome.
There you go.
Works
There you
well.
go. So really right throughout the grills and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Then we also have an all-purpose cleaner, 1001 cleaner, designed for all kinds of activities. It doesn't matter what you want it to clean; it will clean it, and will do a great job on it. And that's
And
the
it
one with the
smells
high.
good.
Oh, it's got that high lavender fragrance. Yes. And then you have the granite, which we already talked about, which a nice polishing agent along with your granite to keep your stone looking great years to come,
Yep.
and not destroy it in a year because it it goes bad.
Oh, well.
We
There'll be
talked about
some-
the glass cleaner. We have a cream cleanser, which I know you love.
Okay, I like that too.
Yep.
And if you've tried everything else in your bag of tricks, get the JAWS cream cleanser.
There you go.
It'll get it done.
No, it's a phenomenal product. 84% of the hotels in the world use it
Is that
to
right?
supplement their cleaning process.
Oh,
so it's a really
You are the man.
It's a phenomenal product and all that good stuff.
Well, my house is filled with the products, and I know you got a really neat little caddy there to carry the different ones around, which, by the way, is very handy. And when you first brought one in, I went, really? You're going to have a caddy? And it's like, oh, my gosh, it's awesome.
Well, it holds at least 5 products.
Yeah, it does.
You can organize it, put it all in one place. You don't have your cleaners every which way that you're trying to figure out where's this one, where's that one.
Right.
It also has a spot in there for 8 cartridges. So it has like a little holster, if you
You're
want to
right
call
there.
it there. Yeah. So they're all right there. So when you're done with that bottle and you need to refill it with water and insert the cartridge,
And there you go
You have
again.
additional ones right there in the caddy again, but you can just pick it up and walk with it. And the one product we didn't talk about was a dish spray.
Oh, yeah. So tell me about that. And a lot of people have asked about it.
It's a big deal. It's
It is a
becoming a
big-
big deal.
it is.
Dawn, P&G is telling you all the years, 40, 50 years you've been using their stuff to fill up your sink with water, dump the stuff in there, try
Right.
to figure out how much to dump in and whatever. And you get different kind of results there.
Right.
You simply spray your
Dirty
beer
dish.
glass, spray your dirty dish, spray your utensil. You spray it, and we give you a nice brush to go with it, nice JAWS brush
Oh, nice.
that comes along with it. But all you'll do is you'll spray it, you'll use the brush on it, you'll rinse it, you'll dry it, and put it back in the cabinet.
that's it.
And therefore, it's not building garbage in your dishwasher. You don't have a sink full of whatever wasted.
Do you feel that some people just don't believe that till they try it?
And when they do, they love it.
They're
They love
they're
it.
sold.
Oh,
They're
when
sold.
people, hey, we started this before they started,
Right.
And they were saying, told me this is something you need to try, and I said,
Yeah.
you're crazy.
Yeah. No, I was the
I
same
don't.
way.
I don't
when
do
you
it any
first
other
started.
way. I don't have 15 kids running around the family anymore in the house,
Yeah.
and so getting it done right away. I'm a neat freak anyway, so getting it done. And Gail loves the fact that I do it that way because my dishes are clean and done when we're done, and I do hers too. So
And it's JAWS dish spray. That's what
JAWS
it's called.
dish spray.
And again, jawscleans.com is the website. You can, if you want to just try it, maybe you don't
Absolutely.
believe what we're saying, but I'm telling you,
No.
once tried, it's sold. You
Yeah.
don't need to be
No,
sold it. Just
no.
try it once and
Yeah.
you'll be sold. So, and then back to the caddy, because we're covering everything. It's holiday time. It's, a lot more visitors inside our house. and
Sure.
things get a little dirtier, and that caddy is just wonderful. It just organizes everything, and you got a special on that right now.
Oh, we do. We have it both ways. We started when we'd offer you a caddy, and the caddy that we put together, so you don't have to mess with it. You don't have to worry about it. Just go online. They're $50. have a little promotion going on now, so you'll hear about that in a minute. But it's just $50 for 8 different, get 4 different products, 8 cartridges, so you have really 8 bottles of cleaner. Plus, we put the dish spray in there as a freebie because it's Thanksgiving. We're going to do a lot more dishes in the holiday season, so we're going to give them a little treat there.
Excellent.
But at the end of the day, we have a caddy that will have the disinfectant, which we're going into the flu season.
Right.
We're going to have a lot of people in and out of our houses. Right. Having the ability to disinfect when you clean is important. We have the kitchen degreaser because you could be doing a lot of cooking and baking and all those kind of things. Right. Spray your baked pans.
You told me that years ago, and
cool.
I do.
Oh,
man.
it's a big
if
deal.
It's burned on, just spray it on. I put a little paper towel over it so it sits there 10 minutes. You wipe it away.
It just wipes away.
It's amazing.
We don't need a hammer and chisel to get all that stuff off anymore.
It's amazing.
Which is tough on your pots and pans. And then we have the glass cleaner because you have all kinds of mirrors and things along those lines you need to clean. And big screen TVs, you got football games going on and basketball coming. And
I want to caution everyone.
And Hallmark. Don't want to forget about Hallmark. You want to be able to see what's going on the TV screen. And so get those TV screens cleaned.
And I want to caution everyone. That's only with the JAWS glass cleaner.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't use another glass cleaner on that TV screen because you'll screw up the screen. Well, that's a very unique product.
It is very, very unique, and it's not $18 for a little vial that you could stick in as big as my cartridge.
Yep.
And it really does. There's no alcohol, ammonia, or butyl in there to mess up those screens. It won't dry them out. It won't hurt them. It'll just make them look better. But at the end of the day, that's really a great product there. And then the bathroom cleaner. So everybody has a bathroom. They have a bathroom needs to come clean. That comes in the kit, $50.
All right, and you also have these other products. So can you mix and Can you do that or not?
So your listeners, we listen, and your listeners are smart.
All right.
And so we appreciate hearing these comments.
Okay.
They said, can we build our own? You know, I know you put in there what you think we would want.
Well, we all have our favorites.
Yeah, but everybody has their own favorites. They have different houses. They have different clients.
You got to get the glass cleaner.
You got to get the glass cleaner. There you go. So we said, build your own.
Okay.
So for $50, build your own. You figure out which 4 of the products. Go on jawscleans.com. Yeah. Look at the lineup of products. You pick your 4. Pick 4.
Excellent. So maybe you don't want a bathroom cleaner. Maybe you want the hardwood floor cleaner. Swap it out.
Absolutely. Darn right.
Man, that's nice.
Yeah. So that way it gives them a chance. A lot of people give these as gifts. A lot of people give them to customers. Things along those lines. Rather than a pair of socks are going to get dirty in a week and you're going to lose one half. You're going to have to cut off one foot because you lost one sock. Yeah. You know, this is really something that could be used for a long time.
Sure.
And they're really wonderful formulas. I love the comments. I love your write-ups that people put into our website. Go on Amazon. We're 4.5 to 5 on every one of the products.
Excellent.
So you can buy it from our site, jawscleans.com. You can go on Amazon. And so,
so what's the big sale price on this right now?
All right, so 20% off. Promo code Gary. So a $50 item then goes to $40.
Okay.
You know, so you get a nice discount on that. Any additional cartridges you buy, you get your same discount with. Okay. You can buy individual boxes if you choose.
Okay.
So you don't have to, you know, if you want to do other
different
ways. If you go on our site, you'll see different ways of going about it. And at $35, we put it at your doorstep. You don't have to leave the house. Excellent. And we'll send it to your customer. We'll put a nice little note in there for you.
All right.
And
and the code, you get a code.
Promo code is Gary.
Oh my gosh,
our good friend Gary. We all love Gary, don't we?
I love that.
I've really grown to love you, Gary.
Well, Bruce, I'll tell you what, you've done a wonderful, wonderful job with the JAWS product line.
Well,
you were really a man ahead of everybody, quite honestly. Now plastics are in the news all the time, off-gassing of products, and you've addressed that along with high-performance cleaners. So thank you very much, and thanks for coming in and talking with us.
Well, we know people buy things because they want them to work, and they work, and they work wonderfully. So thank you. Gary, appreciate your support. Love you.
You bet.
Happy Thanksgiving, and have a great holiday season, okay?
Sounds wonderful.
As well as your listeners.
There you go. JAWScleans.com. We'll continue at home with Gary Sullivan.